What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 6 as Indonesia. We are beginning to explore the whole world. It's going to be exciting. We're also trying to grab as many make the most of any settling opportunities we can find at this point. I'm trying to catch up on our imbalanced technology tree as well. We really managed to push forward to get this deep sea exploring, and it's making us look a little bit better in some of the categories of like statistics than we actually are. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy. It certainly isn't gonna be easy. We're really struggling with the capital. It just doesn't have any land tiles. There's no more. I mean, we might get this one eventually, but I don't know if we could build a district there. I'm guessing we might grab one of these to the north through the capital, but yeah, I can't purchase them. They're too far away. Actually, I could buy all of the surrounding ones and force it to grow outwards, I guess. But yeah, that's about the only real choice we have. Oh damn it, that skirmisher chose a terrible time to pop up. Okay, well, I was planning to settle here. I'm not sure it's the best idea with that skirmisher being there. If I could kill it, that would be ideal. The problem is the skirmisher is quite a high level unit. Okay, we should be fine. It should be dead. There we go. As long as we can kill the unit before, we should be fine. I want to build districts, but I'm just going to get the granaries everywhere. Housing's becoming a real issue. I'm probably just going to have to stomach it and maybe build a few more settlers in the capital. I know it takes a ridiculous amount of time, but we need to like lower the population, as bad as that sounds, because there's not enough space for everyone. There's not enough resources. Like, it's getting a bit ridiculous. So yeah, I'm probably just going to have to stomach the 17 turn wait for a settler. I mean, all the other things we can build there are great, but like we don't need that many military units. We need to focus on boats. Try and do elsewhere. We've got harbours in other cities, which is helping as well. But yeah, we kind of need... I was hoping for like one of the second or third cities to become like a superstar. You know, a really good second city. Like if you watch my China series before this one, Guangzhou was really good. It was like nearly as good as the capital. It wasn't quite there, but you know, towards the end it fell away. But at the start they were both pretty equal. And then obviously I sort of biased. Obviously I built all the wonders in the capital, which helped the capital a lot more. But you know, in the long run, it would have been nice to have kept them similar. But yeah, something like that. But that's not really been the case. Our second cities they've got a bit more land, but they've also not grown as quick because they're not the capital, etc. Just difficult things. 93 turns. I don't know where that is to build. But yeah, we won't be building that in the capital. But even like these districts are it's way quicker to build them in all the other cities than this, which is not ideal. And it's actually increasing. How is our production going down? That doesn't make sense. Okay, right, well, we will, yeah, I'm definitely replacing that spices tile with an industrial zone. I haven't quite unlocked them yet, but I will do that just to give us some production, because if not, it's going to take forever. But for now, we'll just put the production into a settler. We'll benefit when it comes. I'll slap it down in the middle if some of the other spots I'm considering disappear. I'm considering New Zealand, if it's still available. I know that will really annoy Australia, so we've got to be careful, but that's one of the spots I'm sort of considering. Obviously, Hawaii will be open on this map. I imagine the Americas will be full, so there's no luck there. But yeah, maybe we could get Hawaii or some other Pacific islands. Here's some whales, which is a resource we don't have. Something like that, basically, would be a little bit useful. +1 amenities, not at the moment. Establish governors with at least 2 promotions, provide amenity and housing. The gold bonus from that thing of improved adjacency did not do anything, so I'm going to switch to that with the governors. That would actually help in the capital. It replaces the housing and the amenities issue for a little while, so that's great. Right, India's going to hate us, but there we go. Let's settle a city, and suddenly a load of barbarians spawn. I think, oh, it killed the encampment, that's why. But there we go. We'll just hit them with the quadriremes. Plenty of damage. We could have a little XP. We could have had an XP farm going there. Right, do we need a monarchy? Does it lead to other things? Yeah, you still have to get it. Okay, although it only leads to theocracy, which I'm not going to go for. Monarchy, is monarchy one of the early government types? Monarchy, no, monarchy is one of the newer ones. Okay, well, I want to get to a theocracy, so yeah, I do need monarchy. Okay, actually, what was the other type at the top? Merchant Republic, 1 military, 2 wild card. So you swap a military for a wild card. No, okay, yeah, I do want theocracy. Although religious strength or 10 golden cities with governors, does that make up for having an extra one less military production to this? Yeah, I think we want Merchant Republic. We are in the sea, like being a Merchant Republic kind of makes sense. So we can actually skip those 2 other government types out altogether. Right, there is an archer on the way to try and clear these encampments, and obviously this city is actually shooting back, so that's helping a little bit. Bear that in mind. Apologies, I will look elsewhere. I will in the future. There's nowhere else to go. They took the other spot I was considering, so, or the Kaimer took it. And that was actually him that was moaning, but I'm sure India's going to complain as well fairly soon. Sadly for us, they're all inland with their cities mostly, so they're actually really difficult to conquer. So we're actually kind of, you know, where it's good for us, they're probably going to have no boats all game. Kind of works the other way. I'm probably not going to be able to attack them, I'm afraid, unless I build up a massive military somehow. But for now, it looks like the barbarians have cleared. India seems to have killed a few, but there we go. We have added a little bit more strength. Alright, at this point I think we need to get this. We haven't built 3 mines yet? That seems a bit off. Okay, I'm going to quickly get this and I'll try and build a 3rd mine. I can afford a builder, although I wanted another caravel, so I can't afford a builder. Worth a try. Right, galley. That's the galley upgrade. And I'll try and get a builder as soon as possible. Right, this one may as well head... Okay, head back around in a circle. It's still quicker to go round again, round Australia and back into the Pacific. And then this one up here can head round India, around the Middle East and Africa and everything, and then they'll probably meet up at some point around the UK, with us seeing a whole lot more of the map, which is going to be quite exciting. Hopefully we manage to find some extra era score through that, because we're running a bit... I don't know how long there is till the next era, but obviously we might be struggling there a little bit. Demographics wise, we're definitely climbing, you know. I don't know if it's... probably there's a lot of wars going on elsewhere, other civs dying. But yeah, we are starting to grow. Population's going up. Soldiers has moved up from 20th. Crop yield is... I don't know what crop yield was on, but I think it's going up. GMP is definitely falling, but my trader got pillaged and I haven't sent to other traders, so that's probably just other people overtaking us more than us doing rubbish. Land is slowly growing, and goods is always going to be pretty bad. Like, I'm going to be honest, that's not going to improve much anytime soon. Right, caravel. Also, with our new borders, we can basically focus our boats sort of in New Guinea to protect our units. To protect our cities in New Guinea. And also just for up near India. Like, that's what we need to protect. We don't need to protect the middle cities. Hopefully they should be safe. Right, Badung here. I mean, 15 turns for a district is very painful, but at this point I think we probably need one. I get 3 era score science on any of these tiles. 3 era score? Sorry, 3 science points. So I'll do it on one of these two. This is 2 food, 1 production. This is 2 food, 1 production. An industrial zone would get a boost here for being next, but then an industrial zone could go there. But this is near a volcano, so I'm going to put it here. There we go. Some logic behind it, just hopefully anyway. Hopefully that works. But here we go. We can see, oh, maybe we could get some of southern India. They've completely neglected it. Obviously, I don't know how quick. We've got a settler on the way, but that's like 15 turns. Housing struggling again. You'll give me that for my pearls. Do I have spare? Yeah. Well, okay. We'll do that trade deal. We need someone to like us. Russia's now turned their heads again. I can actually get that line. Oh, it's increasing there with India. Wait, what? With India? Did not see that one coming. I've never seen these arrows before. Is that new? Oh no, sorry. That was that arrow. It was next to him. I was like, what? That confused me. I should probably try and get an alliance with China. I don't even know if they're that strong or that useful, but we should try. Right, where is this production? Up here. Again, a lighthouse is nice combat for naval units we build here, but I'm going to get some traders up because we did lose those earlier, and we need builders as well. That is something we're sort of lacking at the moment, but there's Australia sort of explored. Okay, so Sri Lanka's still open. There's some crabs and some rice, some fish. There's no sort of luxuries of any sort, but they're not the end of the world. They're not as important as Civ 5. They're still useful, but maybe settling down here, cutting India further off the coast could work out for us. Potentially, I'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, I do have 1 settler in the pipeline. If not, if I didn't find somewhere, I was probably just going to stick them in the middle here for 1 more city. Could always try and find in Hawaii, although I'm not sure my caravel's at the right sort of height to find it. New Zealand would be great as well. I just really don't want to really annoy Australia. But here we go, the Suma. Nice to meet you. Choose research. Now let's get the apprenticeships done. I didn't manage to build 3 mines. There we go, we're about to get a granary in this city. These cities are growing along nicely. Some of them are starting to get better now. 6 population. Capital is still growing. Fairly big. See, we do have the 10th biggest in the world now for population, so it's going to probably start to increase quite quickly with more cities over time. Yeah, let's see, I'm kind of interested in the exploring now. Let's see what the rest of the world's looking like. World's Congress, duplicates grant amenities. We have duplicate pearls, so I'll just put them on. I know that. Unit of strength, gain 5 combat strength. Is naval is not an option. Well, I have some archers, so I'll put ranged. I'm not going to invest heavily either of those votes. If we win, we win. If we don't, doesn't matter too much. I don't think we'd benefit too much from either. The pearls, extra amenities would be nice, but it's not. I can only get one more vote, so 461 grants no amenities. Marble. Oh, almost everyone voted no. Not very optimistic civs. Yeah, I don't have marble, and range did win. So there we go. And I probably won't use them, but if any barbarians show up, that will help. Production towards ancient classical melee units. No, we're still on the naval units. What is the government? What was the new one we got here? Newly trained builders gain 2 actions. We'll probably put that in as soon as I get a new government type, but that's still a little bit of a way away. Trying to get to Merchant Republic. Where is Merchant Republic? Up there, exploration. So let's get mercenaries, which will unlock. Is that the privateer? No, De Jong, our unique unit. Let's try and get. Do they need iron? Requires. It doesn't require iron. It does cost 5 gold, which is very expensive, but at least it doesn't require any iron, because I do not have any iron. We don't have any strategic resource, and actually I can't see any. I don't see anyone that does have any. There's no horses like in here. Very spread out. Does Australia, I imagine, have some? They have some iron, that's about it. Luckily they don't need iron. So that's at least something. Is Krakatoa, where is it? It's up here for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's not there, but it's down here somewhere normally. But it's not a wonder like in Civ 5, it's just a regular volcano, isn't it? So no real perks to that one. I'm trying to guess. There's Hawaii. I was trying to guess exactly where it was. I had no real idea. But there we go. At least let's circle this, see if there's anything good here. Probably send some settlers out this way, and then we'll just sort of be the ocean dwelling army. We'll just be like a naval civ, I guess. Conquering the waters, seeing what we can do. I don't think we're going to win. I know that's not an optimistic way of putting it, but like this scenario, yeah, it's not really set up for us to win. Really. It's more just about having fun within the context of being a civ in East Asia. Oh, mega colossal eruption. They do look so bad. That is one of the things I don't like. I do play on low graphics just to make the videos a bit easier to record. But yeah, I would love to have seen it in full. Luckily, that was Krakatoa. Not too near to us. We survived that one. But it's coming. Like it sadly is coming. Oh, a lot more gold from these traders now. That's good. But yeah, we are going to get hit with one of those eventually, I'm afraid. Like, what is it? Thanos. We can dread it. We can run from it. But eventually, it's going to happen. They're going to blow up. Probably all 4 at once. Like, there's quite a few we should be monitoring. The Tal volcano here. Obviously, the year's 960 AD. We've only actually ever seen 1 eruption, so we're probably not monitoring them that intensely. Definitely no science basis. But yeah, this one that's been smoking since the start. I don't know if any of the other neighbouring ones have been smoking. This one stopped. It was at one point. But at the moment, this one's a concern, definitely. Could help with our population crisis, though. You know, just blow up the capital. Could work. Right, Mumbai. Another good trade route with India. I mean, probably not the safest route if I want to maintain my trade, but there's actually a tribal village out here. Sadly, Japan's scout is probably going to nab that. So, I was going to send an archer to get it, but yeah, Japan's going to nab that, aren't they? Right, military tactics, kill a unit with a spearman. Oh, I was so close to doing that, and my spearman died. Let's get stirrups, just because it's boosted. I'm sure we won't boost any of the others in the meantime, but just save some turns, I guess. Got another trader in 4 turns, so that will hopefully increase our income further. 100 gold per turn, we can actually buy some more stuff now. We're up to 600, so that's not bad. I might see what I can buy in the capital, if there's anything to improve it, or I might just buy a round of builders for all the cities, so that we can do something with those. Found a village inhabited by a friendly tribe. Nice. The mini-map is looking so weird because it's exploring, sort of digging into the other side. can see the Aztecs, so obviously they're doing quite well. Right, there is most of these islands. There is some good resources out here. I'm going to try to get this. Sadly, there's another volcano right in the middle. You just can't win with these volcanoes. How are you going to say to me that Japan has none? Like, what? How? Japan's got just as many volcanoes. I'm guessing probably a few less than Indonesia, but still. Like, it's just ridiculous how many we have to deal with. It's going to be definitely a pain when they do explode. There's not even like a volcano shelter or anything you can build. There's no buildings to mitigate this. I'm hoping that is 51. No, it's 54. 9 turns to find 4 era score. Well, meeting people does help. So meeting the Aztecs. Hopefully meeting some of the North Americans might help us here. But there's the Aztecs. Maybe California's still empty. Maybe we can go settle over here. This map, wow, Japan very small. So this map mirrors the one I use in Civ 5. I did not know that actually. I couldn't remember. Obviously when I've played, I haven't actually been that involved in the Pacific. Oh no, I guess I was as the Khmer when I played as them. But yeah, when I played as England, obviously that wasn't that important. And Egypt, I didn't even make it out of Africa, so there's that one as well. But yeah, as England, I guess they colonise like all of North America and South America. Those games were a lot easier, you know. I don't know why. We're only at 1 difficulty level higher. Right, discount on all unit upgrades, no. Tempted to switch this out to quickly put in the extra builders just because I'm about to buy a ton of builders. So, you know, in theory, that should be a good idea. There's a new builder. Build that. Right, let's head up this way. I'm hoping that will allow us to meet somebody. Yosemite there. And there's the Cree. We need to try and meet 4 people in rapid succession, basically. But yeah, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm just going to try and explore the map properly. Guilds, medieval fairies. What do we need now? We need medieval fairies to get Merchant Republic. So we'll do that. Maintain 4 trade routes. Sadly, we do not have enough for that. Let's get our first industrial zone. I do need 1 + 2 production. That's, oh no, it is next to a volcano. Never mind. Right, this city just got a builder. So we'll purchase one here. Only costing 150, so I should be able to get a fair few. I don't actually know if we can do anything in the capital with a builder, but we can send it somewhere else if not. And they are all getting gradually more expensive, but whatever. There we go. Should improve. Allow us to improve a lot of tiles, get some better yields, and at least make the most of what we had. And a lot of these new civs liking us a bit more. Sadly, they won't all fit once we've met everyone. But yeah, Australia actually really likes us at the moment, surprisingly enough. I don't know when our trader's done there. 1 turn. I'm going to send that to Australia, regardless of the money. Just try and improve our income a little bit more. See, 101 gold per turn is really nice. We've got 400 faith, which I can use to buy some more boats, so I'll do that as well this turn. Not sure how many we could get. Maybe 1 more caravan. What happened to this caravan? Why is it just sat here? Oh, Suma area. Or Suma. I can't remember which one they are. I think it doesn't matter either way, but there we go. Mass production boosted. Go work on that mine. You go build some. See, this is working great. We are definitely getting a ton of stuff out of these tiles, which is good. There we go. Just go in and build in whatever we can. Yeah, I don't think he can actually do anything. Head over to this city because I think they're going to be short. Okay, keep coming up this way. There is the Cree. What was I wanting to do? Right, there was a few things. I needed to try and free this dude. Hey, make a deal. Open borders for open borders. Yes. Thank you. I didn't know. I wondered where this boat had gone. It got stuck. There we go. Right, research. Military tactics. One more thing I want to do before I end this episode is go up here, purchase with faith. Let's get a Jong, which is our unique unit, 4 era score, and that saves us. We were getting close to it being an issue, but we avoid a Dark Age with the purchase of our unique unit, and obviously I'll keep, well, that's all the faith gone, but I'll try and get a few of those to look after us, but that will help strengthen us. Let's quickly check the demographics. I've hit next turn, so I won't end the episode just until that's done. Population, we're still climbing up to 9th. Soldiers, we've fallen a little bit, fair enough. Crop yield and GMP has definitely improved. I still have another trader coming this turn to improve that GMP even more. Japan actually leading the way. Land, we're in the middle. Goods is climbing about 1 position an episode. Production obviously very low, but we've got an industrial zone coming, and working all these tiles is certainly going to help out as well. So yeah, I mean, let's just do 1 more turn. It doesn't matter, right? I actually missed the second channel video, so I need to replace it, make up for it somehow. Industrial zones, again, are probably a good way to go. Harbours also pretty good, although they're all +2. Industrial zone +1, +3, +2, +3. These are all tiles with good mines on it. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, for now I'll go with the harbour. +2 era score. It doesn't matter what side we put it on. In future it normally does, but I can't remember all those things. All these tiles are equal in my mind. There's 2 good resources there. Let's just stick it there. Back up here, right, this city, let's get a granary. That city is not going to be ideal. It's more of a fortress than a city. I just want to build an encampment, build some walls, defend ourselves, if anything. We don't really want to chop down the forest either, so let's head up here, see if we can build another one of those things. Fishing boats. Oh, I can build fisheries, can I not? In Badung. Oh no, Mataram. I can build fisheries here. See if those are any good. And here is our Jong. They look pretty weird. They look like a floating bathtub. There we go, we got that. And here is the rest of the Middle East, and there is the Ottomans. So we get some information on their capital all the way over there, but we have met them through a scout. It looks like, who is that in blue? Is that Greece? I don't know. Some of the civs change colour, bear that in mind, due to some of the mods I have on. So I don't know who they are or why they're there. One more thing to build, a fishery, yep. But that'll be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.